This video is brought to you by the makers of Senslip, the undergarment for men that solves sensitivity problems.
Hi everybody, I'm James from watchjames.com and this is lovely Victoria, and we'll be both having a look at this lovely Invicta watch which I've got in my hand here, which is the 29178. Have a closer look. All solid stainless steel all the way through. It's a lovely looking watch with a black face and the date and sweep second hand, 42mm case, 22mm lugs, screw down back, and available on Amazon or off Invicta for a very, very good price. We'll have a closer look at this in just a moment, but meanwhile I'm going to show you its brother, which is this one. Exactly the same, but it comes in stainless steel, same strap, same everything, apart from it's got the little gold flashes on it, and that's the 30094 Invicta. And which one do you like?
I like this one better.
She likes the one with all the goldy bits on it. Okay, let's take a closer look. So this is the Invicta 29178, which comes in the standard. I think this is their new box that Invicta are using. It's quite a nice box with a sort of leatherette finish, usual bits of paperwork inside, instruction manual and guarantee, and a guarantee extension card if you want to use them. And I think it's a slight improvement on the older boxes that I've seen, one of which I have here, which has just got a cushion inside it, I hope. Yeah, so it is a bit of an improvement, but really not that it makes a huge amount of difference. I bought these watches for myself, and this is the 29178, which is all stainless steel throughout. It's got an automatic movement, if I can get the camera in focus, which I should do, and it's a beautiful looking watch. I quite like the simplicity of all stainless steel, and on the back of this you can see the yellow pendulum, which is for the automatic mechanism. It does wind up. You can manually wind this watch. It will last about 24 hours or 30 hours. This watch here is so similar to many other Invicta watches that they make, but there is actually a significant difference between them. On here you've got if I measure that in, it's a 42mm case, which is just the right size for my wrist. I find that a 44mm start to look a bit stupid, and the lug width on the bracelet is 22mm. If I just very briefly show you another similar watch from Invicta, this is the next size down, which has also got a automatic movement with a pendulum in the back. It just looks a little bit small on my wrists. It's probably better for a sort of unisex girl that wants to wear a man's watch, this one here. However, they're both lovely watches. The difference between this one, which is the 8927 Invicta, it's got a 20mm lug width across here for the bracelet band, as opposed to the 22, which looks a little bit better on my wrists, and of course the case is just that much bigger. On the bezel, the front bezel here, it's rotatable and is 120 clicks to get it round. It's a very firm mechanism, very firm indeed actually, but anyway, it's not going to go around by accident. And with the Invicta watches, I really hope that although they say that they're 200 meters water resistant, I think that you'll find that the mechanism that is behind the bezel does get wet, and if you're in salt water, I'm just hoping that the mechanism behind here with the spring clips in that hold this on are made of stainless steel and not ordinary iron, which I did find on a previous watch which I took apart, which was not made by Invicta, but it was a cheap Chinese brand. I took the bezel off and it was just a load of rust underneath it. Anyway, I'm sure Invicta would be making these things properly. It's got Invicta written on the side there, you can see that. So everybody knows it's an Invicta, not a Rolex, and it's also of course got Invicta on the front here. Solid crown pin here, you can get it out without breaking your fingernails off. It unscrews, that's why, of course it does, yeah. Okay, so that's why it's 200 meters water resistant. I bought two of these watches. I bought the 30094, which I'm going to show you. This is different from the last one I just showed you. That is exactly the same, but it has the duotone, bitone, whatever you want to call it, gold finish. And obviously these watches look fantastic if you put a decent watch strap on as well, if you're not into the stainless steel bracelets. So there we have it. These are two beautiful Invictas. This one is the 30094 and this one is the 29178, and you should be able to pick these up for a lot less than a Rolex. I can't remember what I paid for these, but it was around about 100 and something US dollars or euros, and I think they're excellent value for money, as with all my other Invicta watches. So there we have it. So there is the 29178 from Invicta. I think it's a great watch with a very good clasp on the back. There we go. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Watch James. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Bye.
Thank you for watching. This video was brought to you by the makers of SenSlip, the undergarment for men that solves sensitivity problems.